Good day, folks. It's Sam here from the Ministry of Shirts, back with another tips and traps video. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to look at how to print these face masks. When the whole pandemic thing started, we didn't want to print onto face masks. We thought it's not really a great thing to be making money out of a global pandemic, but many of our customers started asking for them. So we do run them off now. And look, the best way to print onto a face mask is to screen print onto a Plastisol heat transfer and then transfer that to the mask. I'm just going to take this off because it's slightly easier to speak without me passing out. Here is a bit of transfer paper with some Plastisol heat transfers printed onto it. I don't know if you can see those. And essentially, it's the normal screen print process, except watch out for trap number one. You have to reverse the film positive so that you get a negative on the actual screen itself. So not the way you would normally have it the other way around. And the reason for that is you're going to print back to front onto the transfer paper so that when you come to press that onto the garment, it's the right way around. And many people get that wrong and they don't realize until they come to press, and that's extremely frustrating. We'll probably do another tips and traps video on Plastisol heat transfers at some point, but in case you don't know what they are, it's screen printing onto a particular transfer paper, which is then passed through light dusting of glue and then put through the oven, the conveyor oven, at a lower temperature just to partially cure it. We normally run it through about 80, 90 degrees, sometimes 100. So it's kind of like flash dried, if you will, but with a glue over the top, and it'll sit in the cupboard for days, weeks, months, years if need be, until you're ready to use it. Now, obviously, we're printing on a mask, so the key thing is you want to be wearing a mask yourself. You want to have rubber gloves. You want to try and make sure that the area that you're working on is clean and sanitized. So give it a wipe down before you start, as well as all the apparatus before you heat it up. And make sure that when you take those masks out, you print them and you put them back in the bag. You don't want lots of people around in this type of job. You just want the one person, and obviously they need to be well. You do not want to be conveying any germs to the things that are going to sit on people's faces. So let's mask up now, and let's get in and work out how to do this type of print. So here we are now. We're in front of a little heat press. This is a hat press. It's not an expensive unit. A couple of $300 online. We're going to run this at 150 degrees Celsius, a pretty firm pressure, although you'll learn sort of how to get that right. And we're going to press the actual transfer on for 7 seconds, and then we'll do a little post-press, if that makes sense. So we've got our masks over here ready to go for this customer. We've cut up our transfers into the size that they need to be. You can see all of those, but they're basically ready to go for this particular customer. It might be a little bit too hard to see. So the first thing obviously is you want to load your mask. Make sure you get it around the right way. A lot of masks have a little bit of extra padding and space and gusseted stitching along the top. That is for the nose. So make sure you have it the right way around. These are Gildan brands masks. They're 2-ply. FDA approved for normal circumstances for the public. They're not obviously surgical grade, so you wouldn't wear these doing any surgery or anything in a very, very highly clinical environment. So load the mask, get it angled right. Watch out for this gusset. That's not going to stop the print in any way. And before you go anywhere with this, like any garment, it's got moisture in it, so just give it a couple of seconds press. Nothing particularly heavy, and that will just evaporate out. And simply go and get your actual transfer, line it up. This particular customer actually wants their print on the left side of the mouth, not in the center like many other people. When you've got it lined up, drop your gate, lock it in, wait for the allotted time of, in this case, 7 seconds at 150, as I say. There's our alarm. This is a hot peel transfer. So you just want to peel it quickly. Nothing left on the transfer paper. Have a quick look. And then all you want to do, sometimes you get bits of glue residue around the side. Just give it another little hit. There isn't any on the actual one, but just for a few seconds, and that will remove any of that. There we go. And there we go. There is another successfully printed heat transfer onto a mask for a customer. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Wear your masks. New South Wales, take care. And try not to continue to spread this nasty virus. And take care till next time. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye. Better get on now. Get on and do these. Seem to be just working on my own. Where's everyone else? See ya.